Morning, everyone. It's Friday, and it's the last day of April, and this is video number 737. And kind of an interesting morning already news-wise. Asia and Europe are both down, but personal income came out, and it was up 21.1%, and expectations were for 20.5%. Spending was up 4.2%, and that was way above 0.5% that was expected, and versus down 1% last month. As you know, we had Amazon earnings last night, and they were blockbuster, 300% rise. The stock is currently trading 35.56 and change, up 85 or 2.5%. And then there were the others that came along for the ride. Didn't act as well. Clorox missed and gave poor guidance. Stock is 178 and a quarter. That's down 769 or 4.1%. Western Digital beat top and bottom 74 and a half, up 335, 4.7. ABBV beat top and bottom line 112, up about $1, so less than 1%. Chevron beat top and bottom line, and even with the oil having moved up, it is a little slower. The oil, by the way, turned down overnight, but Chevron is 104 and a quarter. That's down to 265, 2.5%, and frankly, I don't really worry about Chevron. It's got a great dividend. It's one of the best run of the energy companies. Twitter beat top and bottom, but gave poor guidance, and the stock is trading just under 57, and that's down $8, 12.8%. So that's a little bit of a surprise. In the futures, the chart on the screen, as I mentioned, is the oil, which closed strong yesterday and then came right back in today. Not a huge surprise, but I think that, as I've mentioned before in here, when we get these consolidations and breakouts, they've been, very reliable, and this is a great consolidation and another breakout. Once we go above this 6602 on a closing basis, I'd expect to see it at the very least try 68 and probably 70 to 72 or higher. We sold out of our nat gas position the other day, and nat gas is up today, up $3, but it's still well below where we sold it. But it is also consolidating and looks like it's getting ready. This is a position that instead of going back into the tens, will probably go into the 10.5s. The silver and gold were a huge disappointment because they looked so strong and absolutely refused to follow through. I'll show you the gold first. And it had a huge range day yesterday, was up to begin with, came all the way back down, outside day, higher high, lower low, and closed down on the day. Today is basically unchanged. The 5-day, as you can see here, the purple line is trying to roll over a bit, but I'm just not sure. We clearly fell out of that great channel that it had produced. In the silver, we look a little stronger, as we continuously have. That chart definitely has more of an upward bias, and even though it had the same kind of day yesterday, higher high, lower low, it bounced right off this 20-day moving average to close mid-range, and today is actually up a little on the day. So until we break above or below that range, we have a position, and I'm not going to disturb it. The Bitcoin turned down yesterday and back up today. The dollar was up yesterday, up almost 30 cents. Here's the Bitcoin. As I said, it needs to do some work in here. Wouldn't surprise me if it got down to 51.5, 52,000. But it looks to me like it's going to consolidate, do a little work here, and then start right back up. And last but not least, the bonds. The bonds look like they are breaking to the downside again right now. They're basically unchanged. But as you can see, we again have fallen out of another one of these consolidations. And just to give you a point of reference, we've been doing that since the middle of last year, consolidating, moving up, turning down, breaking. Same here, same here, same here, and it looks like possibly again, same here. There's plenty of support around 155, but 155 is over $2 away, and that's a pretty hefty move in the bonds. All right, everyone, that's your pre-opening comment, and we won't have one this afternoon. It's Friday, but have a good week.